One day I drove over to my sister's house. I may have called first, but I might not have received a response. And I showed up and um, she let me in, and I was just seated on her couch. I said I got a new car, and I was showing her, well, telling her about my new car. And there was a knock at the front door. She went to the front door. I heard a man say something, and he handed her a glass dish of looked like ziti or lasagna, and he handed it to her, and she said, "Why don't you come in?" And he said, "Oh," he ducked his head and goes, "Hi," and she goes, "Why don't you come in?" And she said, "I can look good on the beach too, just so you know. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder." So she said, she goes, "Come in." He said, "I can't. I'm sick. I just want to drop this off to you." I was like, "What was that about?" He left. She said, "Oh, that's my husband's brother. He comes over and we talk about family. We talk about disciplining children and raising our children and our life." He was the previous owner of their dog Buka, which was an American Staffordshire Terrier boxer mix or something. And Buka recognizes him and pisses the moment she sees that he's there. I mean, that should tell you something. So he's much taller than her husband, but they look a lot alike. And their half brother from another father was an Albany police officer. And so the brother Mike um, was built like the brother Rick, and everybody said Mike gets into trouble, and Tom was in a little bit of trouble, but he's evened out, and they're doing wonderfully. And it's like, okay. Um, I saw what was probably likely going on, and I was like, "What's going on?" You just talk to him about stuff, and well, she's she would probably have denied it, so I didn't get too prying. I just thought, I wonder what Tom thinks of this. And so I called my sister, or my sister Karen called me, or maybe I took an opportunity to speak to her, and I was like, "I think our sister's cheating on her husband." And Karen's like, "Oh, don't go there. Don't try to get me involved in this gossip." And I mean, she really went at me, and she goes, "Let them do whatever they want. That they're adults, and I'm going through something like that too."